This here is the GWS P-38. I don't know how much of a good seller it was for GWS, but everybody seemed to sell them out real quick and get rid of them. I think they had a bomb here. They had the stock 300 can motors with some really low powered props, and the stock setup, this plane didn't even fly. It was bad news, just bad news. Tower Hobbies put them on sale. I picked them up. I picked two of them up for about $23.99. Geez, if you can get them, like I said, anything for under $100 with motors, props, and speed controllers, go for it. I got two. I changed the setup here on the elevator. They had this twin wire deal that came out of the back of the canopy. Well, I mounted the servo right there in the radio, or right into the radiator cooling cowling here, and ran the wire out the back, and it works pretty good. But if you got in a dive, it won't pull out too good because the wire starts to flex. So I got to do something a little different. The ailerons, I cut them in half. It's clear packing tape, looks kind of junky, and I mounted them solid there. And then the inner side of the ailerons I left movable. The plane flies way stock now. It looks just like the real thing. It's not twitchy or nothing, and it flies pretty nice. I got some GWS 10x7 props. Put it on here, cut them down to 7.5. So I got 7.5 by 7 props on here. With that stock 300 motor and these props, this plane flies like a fighter now. Vertical is not too hot. I can do rolls with it. I can do stall turns with it. It looks like a real fighter plane up there for the money. And now that it's the way it is, I mean, if you're a normal guy and wanted to buy this configuration the way it was stock out of the box, you had a loser. But if you're experienced and you can play around with props and stuff and aren't afraid to do anything, this thing rocks and rolls. I put a crazy paint job on it. This one was white when I got it. That's the Hobgoblin. It was named after a racehorse. That's pretty cool. Let's see how she flies. Okay, here we go. GWS. Okay, let's let this baby rip. See what happens here. Here we go. Look at that thing. Goes up out of there just like the real thing. Nice. Bring this thing around. Okay, here we come, setting up here in the sunlight, coming out of the sun. Look at this, look at this. Look at that. That thing rocks pretty good. Look at that paint job in the sun. Nice, huh? This is an AM radio, which is kind of stupid. I got an electric fence out here, and the gas company's got some crazy stuff going on in the gas lines, and it glitches. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Is that nice or what? She sounds good, doesn't she? I fly this thing in the winter because the engine, or the battery compartment, is just too warm. Just too warm, and just cooks a battery. Look at this. This thing's kind of straining. I haven't flown this thing since I want to say February. I just took this off the shelf, put the battery in it, wiped the dust off of it, made sure everything worked. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Here we come, here we come. Uh-oh. Set myself up for a stall here. Not bad. Look at that. Look at that. But look at this. Watch these ailerons. It's just, look at that. I don't know if you can see it out that far. This is a 48-inch wingspan. She works. She works. I mean, if I put some brushless in this thing would be crazy. But for look at this. This is hands off. I fly this. This is a twin fighter jet or fighter plane. A twin fighter plane, World War II. I fly hands off. This is hands off right now. Look at this. Little gas, hands off. I'm coming in. I'm gonna bring her in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that platform. Look at that. Oops, whoops, whoops. Into the bushes. Ah, it's still together. Did you see that crow hop? Still had some lift there. You see I got horses in the way, but not bad. Hey, we're not screwed up that bad. I was flying this thing once, completely lost power. It was way up there. And somehow it set the ailerons that was circled around. Circled, look at that! Whoa. Hey man, we're still in one piece. That's all that counts. Look at it, here we go! The hobgoblin kids. Still got some power. Hey, it's all foam. It's a foamy, man. I like it. This thing's pretty cool. This thing's really way cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, have a good day. Buy some toys, man. Some pictures of this thing. Look at this. Let me get this in the light here. Look at that. Get the right there. I don't know if you can see it. 65 sorties on there. On this stock 300 can motors. 65 sorties. And I think I was getting about 5-6 minutes of pop out of this. The hobgoblin kids. I like it. Nice ride.